Welcome back to Don't Make Me Tap Again, the podcast where we use EFT tapping to help release some negative energy to re-regulate our nervous system. And today, I'm excited about what I'm going to share with you today. So, have you ever considered yourself a highly sensitive parent? I know we often talk about highly sensitive kids, right? That's something that's kind of a hot word in social media is highly sensitive kids. And I think as parents, we can be really in tune to our kids who are highly sensitive because, quite frankly, we see it, right? We see the meltdowns at the grocery store. We see the kids throwing themselves on the floor. I would say that in my home, we have two highly sensitive kids, and my kids themselves showed it very differently, but we're also highly sensitive. But what about us as parents? Well, oftentimes, I can only speak for my own experiences and the experiences that other parents have shared with me. But I think that as parents, we can be highly sensitive. I was having a chat with a close friend the other day and talking about how, as mom, my one of my kids is going through something incredibly challenging right now. And as mom, my child's an adult, but I still feel so deeply what my child is feeling. I feel so deeply for them. I feel their pain. I feel their fear so deeply at my core. And she reflected back to me that is the plight of being a parent, right? When we're really in tune with our kids, we feel deeply for them. Today, as I'm sharing this episode with you, we as a collective society are in the energy of gate 19. Gate 19 is the gate of sensitivity. It's part of my core four or my incarnation cross or my life's work, depending on, who you follow. Gate 19 is the gate of sensitivity. And I know from my own contemplations, my own studying of this energy, that when on the shadow side of gate 19, it can be codependence. It can be this not knowing where the line is between my feelings and your feelings. Or or in that thought of codependence, it's about feeling so caught up in what's happening outside of us that we can't really see what is ours and what's theirs. So collectively, we're all having this experience right now where maybe we might, if we're on the shadow side, if we're not taking care of our own energy, we can feel codependent or feel stuck, not really knowing which feelings are ours and which feelings are theirs. This can be an experience that I feel on a regular basis if I'm not taking good care of myself. But what does that self-care look like? Well, that self-care looks like regulating our nervous system. What self-care looks like taking intentional action to raise our emotional frequency. It is actually why I love EFT, because to me, it's a quick, easy way to raise my emotional frequency, to get rid of negative energy that my body's been holding on to that wasn't mine in the first place. As I'm reflecting here, as I'm sharing this with you, I think that it is my gate 19 that is the reason that I love EFT so much. Because when I am grounded and regulated, then I can create safe space for those I love. But when I'm not taking care of myself, when I'm not shedding energy that isn't mine, I can take on other people's energy and I can't show up the way that I need to for them. And that's my purpose here, right? As a mom, as a human with a highly sensitive human design, I am here to create safe space for others. And so today I share with you this gift of EFT tapping so that you can step in to being highly sensitive in a way that you aren't being a martyr, in a way that you are grounding yourself, finding your own stability first, and then creating a safe space for those that you love, for their emotions. So I'm excited about this one. I don't know if excited is quite the right word. I'm excited to share it with you because when we are taking care of our own energy, we show up for our loved ones differently. And I don't mean that we overexpend ourselves. I mean, when we take care of ourselves, we have space to share with others. But when we're so depleted because we're so codependent, well, yeah, then helping others is exhausting. And I've been there. I've been there many times, repeatedly throughout my life when I didn't know, one, I didn't know how to use EFT tapping. And two, I didn't know this about my human design either, that it is this sensitivity, it isn't a problem. It isn't a flaw. It isn't a fault. I didn't know that for the first 40 plus years of my life. And I would be drained by it and shamed by it. And now I'm not because it's a gift. So let's tap on this gift of sensitivity and see what comes up for you. Before we go through this tapping sequence, like always, I want you to just close your eyes for a second, take a deep belly breath, and really check in with your body. How are you doing with this concept of taking on other people's emotions, their fears, their sadness, their anger? How are you doing with that? Where does that sit with you? Can you feel it? Can you feel other people's emotions settled into your body anywhere? Can you feel it in your shoulders, in your belly, maybe a tightness in your chest or a knot in your throat? What is coming up for you? And let's start tapping. All right, here we go. Even though I am a highly sensitive parent and I take on the emotions of others, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I can be very sensitive and can struggle to see the line between what's me and what's them, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though my kids' emotions can cause me deep pain, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Stop tapping, take a deep belly breath. On the top of the head. Struggle to see what's mine and what's theirs. Inside the eyebrow. I take on my kids' emotions. On the temple, it can feel like some too much sometimes. Under the eye, it can feel overwhelming. Under the nose, I can feel depleted. I can feel exhausted. Why do I have to give so much? Under the arm, do I even have enough to hold space for them? Stop tapping. Take another deep belly breath. All right, let's keep tapping. I struggle to see what's mine, and I can hold on others' emotions. But when I take a pause and I regulate myself, I learn so much from others' emotions. I can see where they're hurting and see where I can create space. When I hold the space for them, let's keep going. When I take care of me and regulate myself, I can see what they need. They don't need fixing. My loved ones need space. I can hold safe space. without trying to fix. I can hold space so that they feel seen. Take another deep breath. How are you doing? Have you been able to let go a little bit of other people's emotions? Maybe that tension that you're holding in your body that you know is about someone you love and you feel deeply for them, but it's not yours to hold. It's yours to create safe space. Did you notice any shifting in any of those physical sensations, any of those thoughts, any of those emotions tied to this tapping? I know that I did. And oh, I knew I was going to have a yawn. That's my body telling me that my nervous system is feeling safer. It's feeling more regulated. I too have been holding on to emotions related to things that my family's going through. And I've been tapping every day about it. And yet there's still a little bit there because I'm human, right? There's so many layers to all of our stories. So we're going to wrap up this tapping sequence with a choice point statement. As we were going through those tapping sequences, we were moving away from that kind of victim mentality where I felt this burden to take on other people's emotions and really moved towards more empowerment about that. It isn't a burden, it's a gift that I get to create safe space. And I'm not here to fix anybody's problems, not at all. I'm here to create space, a safe, healing space. So we're gonna settle this energy in with what is called a choice point statement. This is the way that I learned EFT tapping. And I don't know, I'm holding back my yawns. I know that they're good. But we're going to create we're going to create a choice point statement to really solidify that energy about creating safe space for our loved ones as we're going through this energy of being highly sensitive parents, because our kids are going to keep having feelings, and that's okay. And we're going to keep having our own feelings and feeling our kids' feelings, and that's okay. But we serve them best when we can really own what's ours and what's theirs. And oh my goodness. When we can really own what's ours and what's theirs and create that safe space for them, that's when we're really stepping up our game as parents, as loved ones, as partners, whatever it might be. So, even though in the past I felt overwhelmed by being a highly sensitive parent, I now choose to see that I have this gift to create safe space for the emotions of those I love most. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though in the past, I felt this burden of being a highly sensitive parent, I now choose to see that I get to create a safe space for their emotions so that they can heal. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though in the past, I didn't want to be the one holding everybody's emotions, it's too much. I now choose to see that it is not a burden at all. And it is indeed a gift to create a safe space for those I love, because this is where I learn about them. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Stop tapping, deep breath. And if you have a yawn, honor that. I choose to create a safe space. I am a safe space for my loved ones. I get to create a healing space. I don't need to fix anybody. I get to be me. I work on grounding myself so that I can be a safe space. I choose to help my loved ones heal. So take a deep breath and leave this tapping sequence, knowing that you have such a beautiful gift to tap into right now. And if gate 19 is part of your design, oh my goodness, I see you and I recognize how very conflicting this energy can feel when we don't understand it. If you don't know if gate 19 is in your design, grab your chart. I have a free chart on my website. I'll post the link below. And I also have a free report that'll help you understand your design a little bit more. If you want to dig into the gates, then I have options for that as well. And if tapping just your body knows that it's what you need to heal, book a session. I'd love to help you heal as well. So that's it for now. We will tap soon.